Hi everyone, Delfino Aguilar here, SVP of Wholesale Production at Kind Lending. I wanted to jump on to introduce our next two guests in our series, Del Talk. Natalie Cooke and Chrissy Murphy are not only our operational leaders, they're two of our biggest Kind ambassadors. We're going to get to know both Natalie and Chrissy over the next couple of weeks. In addition, we're going to give you guys a great breakdown of what a broker should expect during the operational process here at Kind. Also, AEs, if you're thinking about coming to Kind Lending, if you want to learn more about the process, right now is a great time to check out these next two interviews with Natalie and Chrissy. We're looking forward to meeting with all of you guys over the next couple of weeks. We hope you enjoy the content, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Hi, everyone. Delfino Aguilar here, SVP of Wholesale Production at Kind Lending, with two special guests today for our newest edition of Del Talk. Now, these ladies don't need an introduction. Everybody knows who they are. They're very special to me and to everybody here at Kind Lending. We have two of our operations leaders on with us today at Del Talk, Natalie Cooke and Chrissy Murphy. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning. Great, Delfino. How are you?
Doing great. I'm doing great. I know both of you guys are super busy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Nat. I know both of you guys are super, super busy. Okay. So, it's close to month end. We got a lot of stuff going on. I was talking to you guys earlier today, even over the weekend, see how busy we are. Very blessed on that. But I think, why don't we start to let the people watching this know a little bit about you guys. And so, Chrissy, I'll start off with you first. You and I have been working together for a long time, since 2012. But everybody who doesn't know a little bit about Chrissy Murphy, what can you tell us about you and how you started in your career?
Well, hi, everyone. It's been a long journey and one that's been a lot of fun and a lot of great people in this long 40 years. And I'm not embarrassed to say 40 years because the journey has been amazing. So many great people. I've had the pleasure to work with Glenn Stearns for the last 12 and a half years, which has just been amazing. And I feel like the best part of my career has been the fact that the people I've connected with all have that same kind of kind lending that we talk about, the goodness and the willingness to help. And so I've done builder business. I've done the last 30 years really have been dedicated all to wholesale. And so wholesale is definitely the love of my career.
Yours, yeah.
I enjoy the broker relationships. And again, most importantly, the people I've worked with over the last 40 years has just been such a pleasure.
Yeah, definitely, Chrissy. You've been very impactful for my career, right? I started delivering, and I came to Stearns for the first time to you, and you had to put up with me coming over for the first time.
You kept me jumping now.
It was fun.
But that's what I enjoy all the days, because it's fun and exciting and we're helping people. And that's what's so important. I never want to forget that we're helping people, no matter who that person is. They're our partner and we're helping.
That's right. That's awesome, Chrissy. So Nat, tell us a little bit about yourself, Natalie.
Well, good morning, friends. I'm so excited to be a guest on Del Talk. And hi, my friend Chrissy. And I'd love to give you a little bit of background. On a personal note, I am a mother of three blessed children, and I am a Gigi. That's kind of AKA for grandma for two little ones. I've got a 2.5-year-old Maddie, and I've got a 1.5-year-old Logan. And I'm just very blessed with my children, my grandchildren. And I'm here in Yorba Linda, California. I've been in California my whole life, and I love the sunny weather here, and just soak it up. We're very much, kind of beach go-getters and soak up that sun. Also been in the business for over 25 years, and I have been very blessed with the opportunity to meet a lot of great people and build partnerships and relationships and invest in people's growth. And I think this business, it's so customer related, and that we pride ourselves on providing utmost customer service, but it's so equally important that we provide service to one another, right? That's how you grow relationships. And I think that's what our commonalities are, is that we invest in each other. We're very family-like at the end of the day. And we just continue to grow the partnership. So I'm very blessed to be a part of this. Like Chrissy, I've had, relationships with Glenn and the senior management, and Delphina with you as well, right? And a lot of our brokers and our operations team at the same time. So it's really rewarding to see the milestones on everybody's journey and be able to celebrate those significant journeys and celebratory occasions as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you guys definitely combine. A lot of people say, oh, you guys are a new company. What are some things you guys are going through? We are new, right? But we're not new to the business. Combined, you guys have, close to, 75, 80 years of experience, running operations in different capacities, and I think, first of all, I want to thank both of you guys, because my business at our previous company delivered to both you guys. You guys helped us grow that business. So thank you for that. And those relationships are key, right? Like, all of us have been working together for a long time. And I think there's a lot of trust that comes in that our brokers see as well. So, Natalie, you touched on the relationship piece. Operationally, we're growing quickly. You and Chrissy hired like over 175 operations people we're growing quickly, right? But over the last close to 6 months, when you're building those teams, what should a broker really expect from that experience? Because we're growing quickly, right? Our turn times are great because of that, and we're slowly getting to the rest of the brokers that want to get approved with us. But talk to us a lot about the broker experience. What should be experience here at Kind for operations?
Absolutely. The broker experience should definitely experience, consistency, right? You want to see consistency throughout the process, right? From the onboarding all the way, to funding. And we truly put the fun in funding. We talk about that, and we like to have fun at every stage of a loan. And we want to make sure is that they entrust in us, right? In our process, our people, and that when we make reference to a commitment, we're going to deliver to that commitment, right? And if something stands in our way, we want to make sure is that we're extending, realistic turn times, realistic of what's going on, right? We want to make sure is that we're very transparent. I think transparency, just being open and honest about things. If we've got an obstacle or a challenge, sometimes things are unforeseen. As long as you're being open in the communication, right? Communication is key. Making sure you're extending yourself and letting everybody know, because there's a ripple effect of the business, right? And so we want to make sure those relationships with our brokers, they're not impacted. Right? We want to make sure is that we're communicated at every touch point. We invest in each other. We invest in our brokers' partnership because we know that they're relying on us to perform. And it's a ripple effect relationship. And we want to make sure is that they entrust in the people, and the people have utmost passion, right? The all-American home ownership, right? That's the dream, right? And making sure that we contribute to that. And that's rewarding for so many levels. And so the people, making sure consistency is there, and that when we deliver, we stand firm with our actions.
Right. That's awesome. I think that's important. I think that's an important piece of what we do here at Kind, setting the right expectations at first with everything we do, right? And I think we're a new company, not new to the business, but new company. We're as we start evolving, our process is getting better, operationally. Thank you to all of our brokers who are our first brokers, kind of our quote unquote pioneer brokers that gave us feedback to make our systems better and our processes. Natalie, how do we manage the purchase side? You talked about commitments, right? That's really important. And, we're closing purchases in less than 25 days. We're very fast on those. Tell us a little bit of how you guys manage the purchase transaction, how important that is for brokers.
Absolutely. Well, we understand the importance of a purchase. And so we want to make sure we're prioritizing it at every touch point. And so we're very, pipeline managing. We're constantly pulling up with the brokers, right? And all coordinating departments to say, hey, our close of escrow is fast approaching, right? Has it changed? Right, where are we at? Let's get those conditions in. What can I do? Kind of that help me, help you mantra, right? Because we're all focused on that same objective is let's get loans to the finish line successfully and on time, right? And so if we all keep that mission, and driving those results and keeping connected, we're prioritizing that because we know that commitment, that level of commitment behind the purchases. And we want to ensure that we close on time and meet your expectations as well.
That's right. Yeah, I see that a lot. A lot of the account managers are actively pushing their pipeline. The AEs are helping with that as well too, right? We're going to talk a little bit about AEs here in a little bit with Chrissy, but that's really important, setting expectations, right? Making sure everybody knows the close of escrow, making sure our commitments that's very important. I think our customers need to know that, right? A lot of lenders are prioritizing their turn times as well too, I think one thing that separates us is you two and your team, right? Like what you guys have done, setting up great processes in short amount of times to make sure we're making these commitments happen is great. So thank you for that. Yeah, I think it's really important. That's an important piece because brokers know, right? Like staying close to your real estate agents, staying close to your borrowers, to your agents that feed you leads is important. Refis come and go, right? They ebb and flow, but that purchase market is really important to all of our customers.